Semen retention is useless if you do not understand this one thing. Before I get into that, please support by joining my free WhatsApp community. The link will be in the bio, and don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. But let's get into it. A lot of times you see these videos on semen retention and it acts like semen retention alone is a cure-all. Now, I definitely agree with the fact that semen retention is one of the core things or core practices that we need, especially as men, right? But the issue is that semen retention alone, right, if done in isolation, right, is not actually good for us as men. Let me explain. The purpose of retention is to build a good life, is to build a life when you're acting like a true man. It's to fight against the over-sexualization of society so that we're giving all of our resources to things that do not value us, right? That's the real purpose. So if you go into retention, but at the same time, you have not built out a blueprint of a life that you actually want to live, that you want to give birth to, that you want to use this energy towards, all that's going to happen is you're going to end up getting more and more frustrated, right, as you move forward. Now, when I'm saying the good life, what does that mean, right? Now, there are going to be certain pillars, right, that I believe is critical, right? One is going to be your physical health, right? What do you want to look like? What do you want to feel like? How lean do you need your body to be, right? And making sure that you actually have real metrics behind this as well, right? If you're really overweight and you're starting this off, make sure that you start a sort of routine, right, to be able to trim that weight off of you. Start fasting, intermittent fasting and things like this. It's living that balanced life. What are the sort of people that you want to connect with as well? So your social health, right? Who are you speaking to, right? These are things that are so important to our well-being. And then you've also gonna have your financial health as well. How much money do you want to make and other things like that. And then you have also going to have your spiritual health, building that relationship that you have with God. And then you're also going to have things like your mental health as well, making sure that you're consuming good content, things that edify you, that you've got interests that you are dealing with and other things like that. All of that is critical, right? And if you don't incorporate these things and you start doing semen retention, all that's going to happen is that all of this energy is going to be in you, and it's actually going to make you very demotivated because you're going to have all of this energy and nowhere to use it, right? On this journey, you should be looking for relationship, right? Looking for a partner, right? A queen, a divine feminine, right? To be able to build your life with, because this is a part of the human condition. And so make sure that you're not jumping onto this journey and having no balance, right? And they're saying, nope, I'm not going to talk to any women. I'm not going to be doing anything else. It's just retention at the sacrifice of everything else in your life, because that's too extreme. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because I go to those extremes, right? Especially when I started off in this journey, it was something where I was like, nope, right? Nothing else. I'm just doing that. I was like 90 days. I didn't really speak to women. It was insane. And all that happened is I actually started to destroy everything else in my life because I got angry, right? I got frustrated, and I was young. This was like 10 years ago. So I remember I was working for TJ Fridays, and yeah, it just wasn't good. The manager said something to me one day and I just completely blew up on him, and they was like, Daryl, like, you're such a nice person in general, what's happening here? And that's when I started to realize that I need to balance out my life. so that I still have other things that make me happy. The issue is not that you have the desire for relationship and other stuff like that. That's not the issue. The issue is that it's taking up too much of your life. Your mind is too sexualized, and you're trying to balance it out so that you can live the good life. So make sure that when you are on this journey, that you are looking at living your life, how you're living your life, how your days are set up, so that you are able to live a life that you are happy with truly, without the sex, so that when you do have a partner and these things are added back into your life as it should be, right? If you've got a good woman, right, you can't keep her just by saying, yeah, we're just going to be going for walks for years and years and years, right? That's not going to happen. That you're able to share the good life with her, and so she can help you to manifest even better things, because you've already laid the foundation required for the woman to come in and then duplicate that for you. So I hope that this video has helped. I do free consultation calls if you would like to set up what your good life would look like. Link will be in the description below. And last but not least, always remember that you are perfect by design. Peace.